Hello and welcome to a new video. And as you can see, it's of a new product. Well, new product, but something that I've had for quite a while. And it's the Body Shop Edelweiss liquid peel. Now I've had this for a good few months, and normally this particular item goes for about £19. But at the time I managed to get it for £2. And this was during the early January sales, where they were doing quite a lot of huge discounts. And I do regret not buying a couple more at the time. But although when I went back there a few days after I bought it, they were all gone. So I kind of regret that. And this is part of the Edelweiss range. Now, for those of you who are a long time subscribers to my channel, you would have seen that I did a video on this one, which actually goes with this particular product, and it's the Edelweiss Daily Serum Concentrate. And yeah, I've used the Edelweiss other products, for example, the facial washes, which have actually been really good, and I can honestly say that it does help with making your skin look a lot nicer, more youthful and rejuvenated, although at a cost, because the Edelweiss range can be quite expensive. I think was about 30 quid at the time, but again, I got this for £2 during that same sale that I got this. And it's not very often, obviously, that they do these particular kind of sales, especially on this kind of range. Now this is 100 milliliter, so that's 100 milliliters, so that's 3.3 US fluid ounces. So this should last you for quite a while. And what you would do is, obviously, that you would cleanse the face. We're obviously using a facial wash, preferably the Edelweiss facial wash. Although you can probably use anyone, so that just as long as it cleanses your face. But obviously, if you use obviously the same products in the same range, obviously that's going to help. And once obviously your face is clean, you would then use this liquid peel, which is, if I take this thing off here, well, that's to protect it so that it doesn't, you've got here, like, it's got a little bunch. So this is a liquid pump, so you've got, like, this thing is a little pump here. And what you would then do is lather up the liquid pump on liquid into your hands. Obviously you would then cover your face in the liquid peel. I would say leave for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then obviously wash off with lukewarm water. And then you would then apply the serum concentrate, as you can see, which you've seen on the video. It's basically like this, so it should last you for quite a while. And I would say, obviously, that I'm recommending maybe you would do this at least maybe twice a week, 3 times a week maximum, but I'll say at least 2 times a week, because obviously you want the thing to last and obviously to work its mojo. But I would say at least twice a week in terms of actually using it. And I do swear by the Edelweiss product range, which is actually really good, except for the fact that some of the product ranges can be expensive, which is the only negative thing, unfortunately. But when it comes to the actual facial washes, the Edelweiss products are probably the best ones I've ever used. The serum concentrate that I've used actually really does help in, as I said before, in reviving the skin, because there's nothing worse when you use something obviously maybe your skin is too dry, or if it's too oily, and then you obviously want to wash your face, and then obviously you wash out the impurities out of your skin, and you want something pardon me, that's going to rejuvenate your skin, leaving it feeling fresh and youthful, and then obviously making your skin glow and looking kind of really great. And as over the years, and I can testify to say that when it comes to certain facial products, I wish I had started a lot earlier when it came to certain facial products in terms of looking after your face. And obviously I have a beard at the moment now, so with some stuff it can be a lot harder to wash, because obviously especially with facial hair. But I can honestly say that with the various different facial washes that I've used from Body Shop. They've absolutely been fantastic, whether it's been the Edelweiss facial washes or the seaweed facial washes. They've all had something new to bring to the table. I know that there's a vitamin E facial wash that you can get, which I've been tempted to try out over the years, and I think at some point I will definitely be trying out their vitamin E range in terms of how different the facial washes work with, for example, the Edelweiss facial washes or the seaweed. But so far, the Edelweiss facial washes and the seaweed facial washes have been absolutely fantastic. Again, if you use it very sparingly, because you don't need to use a lot, you just use a tiny bit and then obviously just lather it up. It can last you, which I've had for about 2 to 3 months. So you do get more in the long term. You do get your money's worth, but obviously in the short term, you're paying a lot more money for it. And then on top of that, there isn't many body shops because obviously half these stores around the UK closed down. So it's either you have to travel out to one, or they do have a delivery service, which if it's less than £45, they do charge you. If you spend over £45, then it's free delivery. So yeah, I really do miss the fact that there isn't a body shop nearby to me where I was. It was less than 10 minutes away from where I lived. So it's a real shame. I kind of do miss it, because when they used to do a lot of sales when it comes to the facial stuff and shower gels and other stuff, it was so much easier to get. And also, the more products you spend, you get points which accumulate to £5, and then you get a free £5 voucher to use, which I think lasts for 3 months. And then if you sign up to their membership, you get a £5 voucher on your birthday, which I know I've got one. So not only have I got a £5 voucher, but I'm only a couple of points away from getting £5. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to sit there and at some point go to a body shop, which is gonna be quite away from where I am, just to get those vouchers, because this day and age, with wherever you are in the world, things are getting a lot more expensive now. And if you can use vouchers to get things a little bit cheaper, regardless of whether it's body shop or anywhere else, that's what you have to do. So what I will do is I will do a YouTube short after a couple of weeks of using this product and telling you whether or not I feel that the product is worth it. But as I said, getting it for £2 which I had to ask one of the assistants to work in there just to be sure that it really was £2, because obviously from it being 19 to £2 at the time, it actually was. And again, the serum concentrate is usually about 30, but it's more than £20. I'm figuring about 20 to £30, and that was £2 as well. And my only biggest regret is that I didn't pick up a couple of more items so I could put them down, and that would last me for a good probably couple of years. But pardon me, who knows, maybe they might do this kind of thing again. But if they do, I'm definitely going to be picking up, because anything that's usually from about 20 to £30, you're getting it for £2, is an absolute bargain. So this is the Body Shop Edelweiss Liquid Peel. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share this with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That allows people to find my YouTube channel. This is because of the YouTube recommendation, the YouTube algorithm, favor the bigger YouTubers. So the bigger YouTubers' channels get advertised on YouTube recommendation page. So it would be nice to get some new subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see stuff like this, whether it's beauty products, whether obviously this is a liquid peel, body washes, shower gels, aftershaves, anything in the beauty range. And again, what I usually do is after a few weeks of use, I usually do a quick YouTube short in telling you whether I feel the product is worth it for the price, and whether or not it actually is worth the price of paying for the item. Although this was only £2. Also, I do Blu-ray unboxings, Blu-ray steelbook unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray steelbook collection. Also, my DVD limited editions that I have in my collection, which I think you've already seen, the Superman collection. Also, I did something VHS related in terms of the Back to the Future, which I told my memories, my history of the first Back to the Future movie, and also a little brief history on VHS, which was the format before DVD. I will be following up with Back to the Future Part 2 on VHS and concluding with Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS as well. So keep a lookout for those videos. And again, a special thank you to my friend of mine who donated me the Back to the Future trilogy on VHS. I do think I got my VHS player somewhere, but I don't think I can find it. If I do, maybe I might even showcase it somewhere if I've still got it, which I know I have. But nevertheless, I will showcase the VHS player. Also, I do video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, comics. I've been loving the Absolute series that DC Comics have been doing. Currently, my favorites are Superman and Flash. And I also will be showcasing my my comic book collection, and also comic book graphic novels, comic book statues and figures. And I did get two new figures of the last few weeks, should I say. And one is super related, the other one is Transformers related, in particular the 1986 animated movie Transformers the movie. So I'm looking forward to doing those videos. I did get some figures in the Christmas just gone, the January sales just gone, and previous January sales and Christmases, and also previous birthdays as well. And a friend of mine kindly donated me his statues a couple of years ago, which I've showcased some of them, which you can go back and check out those videos. And maybe I might do a YouTube short on some of those particular videos again, because I don't remember if I spoke on those particular videos. I have to go back and check myself. Also, check out my Superboy Prime unboxing, which I did from McFarlane Toys. It's an absolutely fantastic figure, and I love the attention to detail. The paint work on it is absolutely fantastic. The articulation in it is absolutely fantastic, especially compared to the earlier DC figures that were done obviously before McFarlane Toys. The articulation is absolutely fantastic. Check out that video. And again, I would say if you're a Superboy fan, or even a Superman fan, or DC, or even a comic book fan, highly recommend that figure. So please check out that's the Superboy Prime figure on my YouTube channel. Again, it's a fantastic figure, and even I initially was on the fence whether or not I should buy it until myself I checked out other YouTube reviews of that particular figure, and that's what and I don't regret buying that particular figure. So I highly recommend checking out that video. Also, I do food and drink reviews, accessories, whether it's for gaming, mobile phones, laptops, anything like that, gadgets, DIY products, film memorabilia stuff, which I've got a couple of things Back to the Future related. So you might want, if you've been a long time subscriber to my channel, you would have seen me showcase one of them. Again, I can't remember which video it actually was. Movie and TV show reviews and recommendations. Last two reviews I've done were on Tron, the 1982 movie, and the 1982 movie of Star Trek to the Wrath of Khan, which again, the actual YouTube, the actual steelbook of that is absolutely fantastic in terms of the way the actual steelbook actually looks. So not only is it a fantastic steelbook, but it's actually a fantastic movie. And what's really great about that particular steelbook is that you get two versions of the movie. So you get the director's cut and the theatrical cut. So again, check out those reviews, and I will be doing many more reviews, but obviously they won't be so frequent. Which I think what I do. Also do a monthly vlog, which tells you what I've been up to for the current month, what I'll be up to for the next month, rant videos, other YouTube shorts as well, clothing pickups as well, which I do have a few clothing pickups to actually do. And I do have something video game related, of a special, a limited edition of a big Nintendo franchise, which I've had for the past 2 years and I haven't got around to doing it. And especially with the Nintendo Switch 2 coming up now, definitely have to do that video before the release of the Switch 2 comes along. Speaking of Nintendo Switch 2, I've managed to successfully pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2 about a month ago, and will be the Zelda, sorry, not the Zelda, the Mario Kart World bundle. Again, I would have loved to have got the game physically, but it's so much cheaper to get it as the bundle, and unfortunately, it's a digital copy. And those of you know that I'm a collector of physical media when it comes to Blu-rays and movies and video games. but anyway, how you can save money, that's you can full well for me, especially with video game prices going up, and as we've seen with Nintendo, and more so with Xbox, and I'm expecting Sony to follow along that. Games going up, anywhere where you can save money, whether it means you're having to get the thing physically or digitally cheaper, then I'm gonna have to do that to save a few pennies here and there. So I will be doing a Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing video, and we'll be having a thorough unboxing video, obviously looking at Nintendo Switch 2. Again, it's less than a month to go until the release of it comes out, so I'm highly looking forward to that. That will be my late birthday present, because my birthday was a few days ago, and that will be my a little gift to myself. We'll be doing comparison videos to the Nintendo Switch 1, so we will have comparisons to the Joy-Cons on the Switch 1 to the Joy-Cons on the Switch 2. Obviously comparing the dock and the main unit itself, the kickstand, and even right down to the height and even the weight of the actual product. So there'll be a series of different comparison videos comparing the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. Also, I do art books as well. The last couple I've done was of the movie Gemini Man, Black Panther Wakanda, and the last recent one was the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising. All fantastic art books, and really good quality paper, and colourful and highly detailed images on from the art books. And again, considering that these art books were roughly about £30 to £35 originally, and I got them for £2.99, it's an absolute bargain. I do have more of them, new ones that I haven't showcased yet, which I got from Forbidden Planet, and some of them I got from previous Christmases and previous January sales as well. They will be video game, movie, and TV show related, and I've also been collecting art books over the years in relation to video games, movies, and TV shows. And I've got quite a lot of them, primarily James Bond art books, which for me they're absolutely fantastic, which I've got and I've been collecting over the years. So if you're into James Bond or art books, whether or not they're video game, TV show, or movie related, then this is the place to be. And again, as I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because before in the next 4 weeks or so, fingers crossed, we should be having the Nintendo Switch 2. So again, I know probably will be a little bit late to the party compared to the big YouTubers who probably will have their unboxing videos up before me, but we will definitely be doing an unboxing video of Touchwood, but nothing happens to my pre-order. So again, you got all that to look forward to and much more stuff. So if you already haven't, please consider subscribing. Christmas 2023, we hit 500 subs. Early 2024, we hit 600 subs, and as of, I'm trying to check today's date, as of the 7th of May, we're halfway to 900 YouTube subscribers. So again, big thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. Hopefully you're all enjoying the content. If there's any questions you want to ask about a particular product, please feel free to ask, and I'll do the best I can in answering. Hopefully we can get to 900, because I said before, we're halfway there. And hopefully I do want to get to the big 1,000, which is my main target. So hopefully we'll get there in the next few months, or maybe in the next year, who knows. But hopefully we'll get there sooner rather than later. So again, big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, whether you're a new subscriber or you've been a long-term subscriber. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is. So a big thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart. I also live stream on Twitch. To find me on there, it's the same name as my YouTube name, just add the number 76. I don't have a set schedule of when I live stream, and this is mainly to do with my personal ongoing life, because there's a lot of stuff and it's been a bit hectic, so it's been really busy, and also health issues as well. So for me, it's a day-by-day basis of when I can live stream or not on Twitch. Again, if you can't find it, I will leave the link in the description box. So please consider to follow me on Twitch. Most of the time, if there's no copyright music in it, I tend to try and export it to YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, I also, on rare occasions, live stream on YouTube. And this will mainly be casual gaming, so it'll be beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, platform games, sports games, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up so you can check out those videos. I did do 2 birthday streams a few days ago, should I say. So, and those videos, again, as I said, will be kept up. And yeah, it would be nice to get some live viewers on when it comes to me live streaming. So hit that notification bell, and the off chance I do live stream. But again, even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up. So please keep an eye out for that. One thing I forgot to mention, that the actual material of this is actually plastic, not glass, whereas this one for the serum concentrate is actually glass. So it's plastic, so I thought I'd bear that in mind. Anyway, it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I will speak to you again in my next video. Bye for now.